welcome back to Step by Step Cooking with Melissa. Today we're going to do a simple dish called baba ganoush, otherwise pronounced as baba ganu. It is a Levantine side dish made of eggplant. I guess we could talk about the origin of the name a little bit more. Baba means father. I had to look up what ganoush meant, and the translation that I got was a French translation, and it meant a person who is a coquette or a coquet. So a coquette is a male, and a coquet is a man, male term, and coquette is female, and it means literally flirt. But then I did a little bit of more investigating, and I asked my really close French sister, I call her my French sister, and she told me that coquette is, or coquet, is someone who tries very hard to be high class or very elegant. So this is the father of elegance. This is baba ganoush or baba ganu. So what we're going to do is, I've got four little medium, not little, four, yes, they're not Japanese, but these are small eggplants. So we've got four of them. I've got some tahini, olive oil, a lemon, some salt, some garlic, and I couldn't find a whole pomegranate. It just must not be seasoned, so I did find some pomegranate seeds that have already been de-seeded for me, or plucked out, I guess you could say, from the fruit. So that would be easier for me, but that's all I could find too. So what we're going to do is I'm going to wash, or what I am going to do is I'm going to wash these eggplants. Then I'll prick them with a fork, and then you can see that I've already got the griddle on. It's warming up. I'm going to place these on the griddle, and I'm actually going to char them so that there's kind of a smoky flavor until they're nice and soft, and then we'll go from there. Thanks. I've got them washed, the eggplants, so I'm just going to, like I said, prick them, and we're keeping the stems on as we grill, but I wanted to show you how I do this. I was going to do it without filming, but I thought maybe some of you would want to see how I'm doing this. Pretty randomly. I want to make sure I get holes poked in kind of the thickest part of the eggplant. But okay, so now I'll just take the eggplant and I'm just going to put it on the grill. I've got both parts of the, I guess it's a griddle, warmed up, and it'll take a while, so I will let these cook, let these char, and then we'll get back. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Wow, just for one simple dish, this takes a lot of time. So as you can see, I've got my eggplants that I put on the griddle, which I ended up leaving them on there for about an hour, and then it took another 45 minutes for them to cool. So I took a nap in the meantime. So we're going to kind of simplify this now a little bit, and we're going to use our food processor. You don't have to. You can mash it up a more traditional way, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. So as you can see, all I have to do is very carefully, actually not that carefully, just remove the skin from the eggplant. Oh, look at that, yummy. I'm going to keep those seeds in there. That's yummy. And then, of course, I'm going to chop it all up and put it into the food processor. So let me just go ahead and remove this top layer here. To me, the eggplant seeds are the best part of the whole eggplant. So that's why I want to make sure I keep them in here. Okay. And then I'll just kind of make it into little chunks. Take that little piece off there. We'll just go ahead and throw it into the blender or food processor. We're going to repeat this with all four of our little miniature eggplants, or medium-sized, whatever you want to call them, eggplants. And then I've got the tahini I want to put in there, and then I'm going to also put the garlic in there and some lemon, like half a lemon, probably about 1/4 of a cup of tahini, some salt, I don't know, tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of salt, something like that. And then I also am going to put in some olive oil. Maybe like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll see how it looks. Okay, it's coming along quite nicely. More seeds, gotta keep those babies in there. This is probably, other than waiting for the eggplant to actually cook and cool, the most time-consuming part of the whole dish, which isn't bad. Like I said, it's a very simple dish, but it's time-consuming. One more, folks, almost done. Oh, goodness. Looks like it might rain today. I love the summer. Okay, I'm saying this now, and it's only not even quite mid-June, but so far, I really like DC summers. Compared to San Antonio, sorry folks, just not as hot and humid as it is in San Antonio, which I guess humidity has its place, but not during the summertime. Well, I guess that's when it is mostly humid, but people like to get out and do things. They don't like to bake in the humid air. Okay, so let me get a paper towel. And now things are going to go really quickly from here on out. I've got my tahini, like I said, about 1/4 of a cup of tahini, maybe a little more. Got my salt, 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt, 4 garlic cloves. You could do anywhere between 2 to 4. I choose to do 4. 1/2 of a lemon. Let's see if we can. Sorry, you guys don't see that there. And if you want more lemon, you could do more lemon. And then I'm just going to start out with a little bit of yummy, yummy olive oil. And then there we go. Blend this baby up, and then we will be done. Let's see, everyone. That took maybe 30 seconds at the most. I should have just left the filming continue because that was nothing. And here we have a really beautiful, beautiful consistency of a baba ganoush. Next, I'm going to plate it, and I'm then going to actually put it into the refrigerator for another hour to chill before we actually eat it. But I will make sure that I show it to you before I serve. Hey everyone, I'm back. I actually, while I was waiting for this to cool in the refrigerator, went grocery shopping and I got caught in the rain. Remember I told you it looked like it was going to rain, and it did, or it is. Anyway, so here we are. We've got our baba ganoush that has had a chance to chill, and I've got a spoon, some olive oil, and some pomegranate seeds. In Arabic, these are called roman. I think that's kind of cute. I don't know why. It just reminds me of the Roman Empire for some reason. Anyway, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to start here and maybe just make some indentations that you may or may not use. That's not very professional, but that's not the way your mama would have done it. But anyway, we've got some ridges there. And the reason that we did that is because we're going to actually try to pour some olive oil along the ridges to make it look kind of fancy. Like that. You can see that, how I've done that. And then then I'm going to sprinkle the roman or the pomegranate seeds also along these little ridges here and there. Nice. There we go. They're a little messy there. This is a little too much. This is like a little kid decorating a Christmas cookie. But anyway, et voila, there you go. You've got your baba ganoush. Or as we could translate into English, the father of wanting elegance, or want to be, wanting the let's see, do everything, the father of doing everything to be elegant dish.